And what's this? It's going in there. Stay tuned.
No! But wait! There's more!
It's going in our faces.
Shots of Angostura in this episode.
Gentian all up in here.
That's right.
Help fund the Common Man Cocktails bar mat. We need to sell 50 to fund the project. Head over to awesomedrinks.com/mat. Buy your mat, support the project, and be awesome.
Welcome to Common Man Cocktails. I'm your host, Derrick Schommer. Now with me, Ian Andrews, and we're going to be making a drink that I got out of a book from Dale DeGroff, Craft of the Cocktail. The craft of the cocktail.
Dale DeGroff.
It's called the Blackthorn.
Dale DeGroff, well-known mixologist.
Yeah, and Dale DeGroff says this is from Harry Johnson. I have to quote Harry Johnson because it makes me giggle. Imagine having your name being Harry Johnson. Tell me that's not funny.
Your mother doesn't like you. Sorry.
Yeah.
That's the name you call up to the bar asking, is Harry Johnson there?
Right. Yes.
Like Bart
the
Simpson.
Prank call.
Yeah, exactly. So
I can't believe the Simpsons are still on television.
They've been on for it.
Thanks for the.
Yeah, they have.
Okay, so he just disappears. So she's talking about the Simpsons.
The original question was, are we shaking and straining this?
No, we're not.
When we're not. We're building in glass?
We're stirring.
We're stirring.
Oh, I guess that wasn't
Okay,
communicated?
so for the education of our young friend, why are you stirring this drink?
Why are we stirring this? Question. I'm going to pause, let everybody mull this over for a little bit, and then I'm going to answer by saying...
There's no juices in there.
There's no juices in here. It's all pure spirits. Do you have more to add to that, or am I good?
Well, you read the same thing I read, so how long should you stir a stirred cocktail?
You should stir I say you should stir a stirred cocktail for 30 seconds.
There's a faster way of doing this.
There's a faster way of doing
You put your hand to the outside and you hold it down, which is what you're supposed to do. By the time it starts to frost against your hand,
you're done.
You're done.
But the other counter argument to that is if you put your hand like this, you've created a larger thermal amount that it's going to have to absorb more.
There's going to be more dilution because you're melting more ice to get that cold.
The way that you get around that is just that, I don't know if you have them. Do you have the ones that have the legs?
Oh, no, but the other way...
The ones that have the legs, you put your hand at the bottom of the leg.
Right, but the real answer is you put a friggin' thermometer in there. I wanted to see if they should make... Where's our stirring thing?
Cocktail Kingdom has them.
Shut up with Cocktail Kingdom.
Bleep them out.
You just asked me if they had them, and I was like...
No, but like a spoon with a thermometer
yeah.
in it? Oh, okay, that exists. It's a thing. Because then you can see when it gets to the right temperature, which is...
That's cool.
What's the right temperature?
God only knows.
Cold.
Cold.
It's in Fahrenheit. I think it's 30 something or other in Fahrenheit.
Somebody got a Goonies reference? Thank you.
We've had a couple of Goonies chunky.
Vero.
So we're gonna stir this. Is what all that came down to me. 2.5 ounces of Irish whiskey. So
let's start making.
Yeah.
J-Bo.
A half ounce of dry vermouth. We're using Via. I have
two dashes Angostura
and 2 dashes Pernod.
Variety.
And we had people ask in the chat room. Ian may have asked also is why did I put my Angostura in a fancy glass? I was here to answer the damn question. I don't care who it is. So that's a bottle of Angostura. And why is it in a glass? Because I'm
it looks fancy.
Test sampling if I should sell these. They're not very expensive. They're not like crystal, and they're not fancy. They don't have hashes in them. They don't all whatever, and they're seamed.
They definitely don't have hashtags.
But one of the reasons you use it. What do we want? What, 2 dashes in here?
2 dashes.
Boom. 2 dashes. 1, 2. The dashes. If you were to take all of the bitters you own, not realistic for Derrick.
2 dashes of this too.
Yeah, that's. Yeah, you can play it. Yeah, that's good. If you were a normal human and you have, say, 3 bottles of bitters,
unlike Derrick,
you get 3 of these, right? What do you need, ice?
Yeah.
And if you have 3 of these, all your dashes will be an equal. Hold on. So you would have a better idea of how much a dash is, at least to you, because if you're using a dropper, like with the thin droppers, it's like a half a dropper for some companies. Then other droppers are more or less.
There's no standard dropper.
Right, and then if you have a dasher, like the Orinoco bitters will have, I believe, they have a dasher. This dasher isn't the same as the dashers for a different brand like Bergen Hout. So then you have a sampler. And
then some have droppers.
Right,
which aren't dashers.
That's where he zoned out, people. Because I already
did I just
said
zone
that.
out? Okay.
Yeah. The other one is you have
we call it losing time in the fighting world.
You have the smaller versions, like this dropper, not the same with the Jack Rudy. Or you have a sampler set, like the half ounces. Those droppers are even tinier. If you have this and you have a standardized dropper, you always know what your dash favorite is. Oh,
What do you think?
I'm feeling it. You need something to drain your water away?
I know this.
You're gonna drain it into the JD. Nice. Destroy Gentleman Jack. Oh,
Done.
people are like crying. They're like, you didn't finish that? No, when we do
We don't
tasting,
finish
we don't
everything.
finish it. On top of which, because of how the order is, you probably haven't seen the tasting yet because it probably comes out on Saturday.
So you're not really crying.
You're not crying yet.
Don't cry.
Flame door. Oh wait, we're gonna flame this.
Lemon flavor.
Lemon flavor. I thought it was orange, so I cut myself out some orange, and then I didn't need it.
Where's the orange go?
It's gone.
What?
It's not orange. It's lemon.
I was gonna eat the orange.
Oh, I don't know. Way over there. I have a lemon.
No, wait.
All right. So what's this? This is great.
What's Angostura? Is Angostura in your way?
This is a little chilly.
Smoke.
This is a really large orange peel, so this should be interesting.
It's not even an orange peel.
No, you're right. It's a lemon peel.
You spaced out?
Oh yeah. Oh, look at that. I want to do it again.
We get some
wait,
miles
wait.
going on? You get so much surface area on that rind, you can just flame on.
I can flame this forever.
Except you can't.
Look at my flame.
Oh, yeah, we can see your flame on the replay. Everybody wait for 10 seconds while we catch the flame.
Bartender warning with that whole thing.
It's awesome.
The fact that you were using butane, the butane is actually in there also now.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Butane's like that.
I don't have any other options. I'm a common man cocktailer. Flame your goddamn oranges and don't worry about your butane. Butane's good for you.
Use wooden matches.
I don't have wooden matches. That's crazy. That's crazy talk. Then you end up with sulfur in your drink. Oh, give me a break. Somebody's gonna find that out in a year and a half. They're gonna be like, you get sulfur in your drink doing this.
Wooden matches.
Ooh,
Good
smells
thing
like
we're not
butane.
bartenders.
But he plays
true.
one on television.
No, he
No,
doesn't.
the internet. You can be anything on the internet.
There it is. I was waiting.
The butane, you get it?
I was getting the absinthe straw, like that
Yeah,
black
yeah, that
licorice.
Pernod, yeah.
The Pernod comes in at the end.
This has a long, lingering play.
It's not
the
strong.
flavor. No.
It's a little bit tame, like subdued. I was expecting, typically when you bring Irish whiskey, like a Jameson in there, it kind of plays like the Derrick card, where it's like right? It's like all up in everybody's grill.
This is playing the Ian card, where it's
Right.
kind of mellow.
And he's like, hey guys,
How you doing?
I'm just stalking you, naked in your
I thought you
backyard.
said I'm just stalking you.
I did.
Hey, dog. How's your mother, dog?
All right, just making
Tell
sure.
your mother I said hi.
He's just a naked stalker.
I got the
Naked
keys to your
stalker.
house. Oh, hey. Hey,
Na-
buddy.
the naked stalker?
The licorice.
No reference?
Isn't, no.
No,
I
he
was
doesn't watch
referencing
TV
something
shows.
else. I was what was it, Saturday Night Live, where somebody plays Mark Wahlberg. Hey, dog, tell your mother I said hi. How you doing? The Pernod kind of comes in the back end,
Yeah.
but it's like it's introduced slowly. It's not kicking you in the teeth. the
Nothing
whole way
here.
through.
It's like an arrow. It's just hitting you, and it's all the flavors are like
extremely
It's a
well
clean
balanced.
penetration,
Yeah, it's riding.
Really?
It's a clean penetration,
like an arrow,
like an
I
arrow.
getcha.
or my dick.
It had to happen at some
Oh, I'm
point.
glad it's clean.
Sometimes there's subtlety.
I would hate for it to
Usually
be like
not.
a
It
syphilis
comes
dick.
across a little bit like a dirty thing.
Right.
My subtlety comes across
Like a dirty dick.
like my dick.
Yeah.
If
It's
there's
right there.
Something to say about the mentor of the man who rebuilt the Rainbow Room. It is the fact
Harry
that
Johnson.
DeGroff.
Okay.
It's that DeGroff is a master of balance.
It's. I think it's so well balanced in some ways. It's almost not exciting. I am not. It's a
You're
good
working
drink.
From like the Harry Johnson book that this is from. It's a it's a pre-prohibition book. So we're talking about an 1800s cocktail. Like you're thinking about balance completely differently. Like
Right.
you're so used to like things being like whiz, bang, big flavors. Like he was balancing stuff that back in the day wasn't balanceable.
No, I mean, if this was 1800s, my guess would be that this Irish whiskey would be much harsher.
Probably.
It'd be really watered
Right.
down,
That's not.
and it probably wouldn't be matured in the same way that that's matured
No.
in because
There'd probably be a lot more
The-
variability from liquor to liquor too. I mean, if
the
you're using one
act
Irish whiskey, it'd be
of
very
charring
different.
barrels wasn't until later.
Right.
The act of using ports,
So-
Madeiras, sherries weren't done. So Jameson won't even taste the same way that it would have
No.
tasted back then.
If you have an 1800 balls of Jameson,
Feel free to send it along.
yes, it's probably in a
90% of the Irish
chest.
whiskey would have tasted like Scotch.
Oh, that's not bad. Yeah. Whoa. The thing I kind of like about this is that Pernod is underplayed. Like it's not absinthe.
We've had a couple drinks where absinthe and that star anise flavor
Yeah.
was really well used. I mean, so many times it comes across really hard, kicking you in the teeth, and it's
Right.
like it really
This is
dominates your
absinthe
palate.
with like maybe some other nuance to it. This is
Yeah.
an actual like balanced drink, which is tough to do with absinthe in
It is.
general.
Death in the afternoon,
I hope mine,
for instance.
I hope mine works tomorrow because now after him making all these statements about absinthe, he'd be like, "You had the worst absinthe drink I've ever had."
Oh yeah. So tomorrow's episode uses absinthe
In a drink that Kurt designed.
in a curd design
Oh.
drink. So
Question
of the day. Favorite straight spirit drink shot.
Favorite liquor shot.
Favorite shot. Question of the day. What is your favorite straight shot? For Ian, it was probably Jameson. He's a big fan of just doing like boatloads of shots of Jameson.
Our
He's
big
like, I
fans.
I am.
Yeah, dude, his
Yeah, I
liver
am.
was like. No,
My Jameson peen is like this big.
exactly. You have to have a Jameson bean.
Fireball is good for shot shooting.
Fireball?
Really?
Our
Yeah.
Is that
Ardbeg?
Ardbeg? Oh,
What's that?
Ardbeg?
Ardbeg?
Ardbeg. Yeah, I don't have
Was that a
Ardbeg.
scotch?
That was
It's a smoky,
That's been my
smoky Scotch.
house shot since Lincoln.
I don't like doing
No.
shots for this.
Kurd's other big shot was Fernet Branca, so you see his direction.
Yeah, so you know how badly his taste
For
is.
me,
These shots are either too sweet or too harsh.
yeah,
You lose a
I
lot
guess
of-
I'm more like a.
If it's too good in alcohol, you're wasting the alcohol by doing a shot, I think.
I like Fireball.
Like, that's how I
Fireball's a
feel. I
good-
don't know.
The way I look at it with
Shots of Fireball.
Ardbeg 10 is that if I got the entire world doing it, then that distillery would be like world famous, and they'd get to put out a bunch of.
Curtis's idea of making shots is to make some people famous. My
It's
idea
not to enjoy the shot. It's to make
Oh, I love it.
to enjoy
No,
the
doing
liquor and other
shots of
reasons.
Ardbeg 10 shows that you're manly.
that's a different. That
You know what shows
follows
that you're
down along
manly?
Shots of
Doing
JD.
an iceberg plunge or whatever. That's a manly thing.
That's totally manly.
Hunting and killing a deer. That's manly.
With your
Therefore,
hands
Jägermeister
and a
is
bow.
a manly shot.
No, what? No, Jägermeister's not a
Master
manly
Hunter?
shot. That's not a manly shot. Everybody does shots of Jägermeister
Yeah,
now.
no, Jägermeister's not gross.
You-
I don't know.
Like if everybody's doing it, it's not manly anymore. It lost its manlyhood.
You know what?
It's like neuter.
Shots hypnotic.
Lost its
I'm
man
starting
card.
it now. No one does that shit.
Yeah.
Cat
Man
pee.
cards. Man
Shots
cards.
cat pee.
We're going hipster on you.
I would do. I'm going with Jennifer.
Shots of Vanique.
I
Vanique?
Vanique's
Vanique
good.
shots.
We
I like
do
Vanique.
50-50 Vanique and
Vanique Jaeger?
Hypnotic.
Hypnotic.
Vanique and hypnotic.
X-rated.
Vanique-notic.
No, you're ruining the question.
Or
It has to be
X-rated
straight
or
on. One thing, and if it has to be a core spirit, that's boring. I would say Fireball because I agree with Ian. Shots of like high-end tequila makes you
I think
look
you're
like a
wasting
dink
Yeah.
because you're like, oh, I'm
It
gonna
seems
drink.
wasteful to me. I mean, sure, maybe I understand your point. If you're doing shots and it becomes popular to do a particular shot, you're promoting the place that's doing it, and maybe they're going to make
No.
more. But at the same time, I don't want to waste a good. I mean, I'm not.
Here you go. Shots of Anga.
I'll do shots
That
of
is-
Anga.
That is freaking manly. Oh, look at this. He can do it. You can. Do you have to add bitters to that to round it out? There you go. Shots of Angostura. Boom! That's a man!
All up in your digestion.
Right there!
That's what people should start doing at bars. Shots of Ango.
That's right! You should be able to, because every bar has Angostura. Look at Kurt's
not a
face. It's like,
problem.
oh!
You don't need a liquor license.
Oh, that's manly
See?
too. No!
He agrees. Shots of
That's-
bitters, people.
That's it.
the trend.
It is, and it will cause you a fortune, which makes it even more awesome. I wonder what
People
a
used
shot
to do
of-
that as a digestif. After
If you're a bartender, what
follow
is
that.
your estimated quote for a shot of bitters? Because
Good
bitters
question.
aren't
Because you
necessarily
don't
cheap.
charge
I
by
wouldn't
bitters.
charge anybody.
No.
I would just be like,
Yeah.
you're an idiot, and I would just pour the bitters and give them the
Yeah,
shot.
cement mixers,
Oh, all right.
same thing.
So some drinks have a lot of bitter. You made a great drink, the Gleaming the Ice Cube drink.
That
I
had-
made that for my friends. I love that with Grand Marnier. It's like
But had
a quarter
bitters.
ounce Angostura.
Didn't win, but
It didn't. I like the drink a lot.
You guys
Just-
didn't
just
vote enough.
FYI.
no.
That was pretty.
Thank you.
That was pretty intense.
hopefully tomorrow
turn.
lives up to like Gleaming the Ice Cube.
Really? You're gonna make me do a
All
shit.
right.
We'll
Hold
see.
on.
Let's end this.
Yeah.
Oh, we can't end
Let
it.
Derek do a
How
shot.
many ounces?
I did a half ounce.
Oh, you pussy.
I'll
Push it to
I'll
one?
put
No,
that,
no.
I'll put that whole bottle back if you want.
Well, you won't get cancer. All right.
Really?
No, that was what they used to be a cure-all.
Come on, fire! Cobra, high five.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Cobra.
Oh yeah, that's quite not. What was the thing? What am I getting in that?
I mean, Angostura.
Yeah.
Is the
It's not quinine.
Ginseng.
The other word.
No.
Not ginseng. The other one.
Ginseng,
We'll figure it
that's
out
what I
later.
wanted to say.
What's the main ingredient that has a funny
The bittering
name?
agent. Bittering agent of Angostura is.
He doesn't remember.
Damn it.
We'll figure it out later. That's it. We're done. AwesomeDrinks.com if you want to buy the Speakeasy Martini glasses.
Yep.
You got something?
Also the shaker, the stirrer,
Diamond cuts.
diamond cut, the strainer.
You're already mixing glasses.
These things.
Someday you'll be able to get those bottles.
Just about everything
It's kinda
that's
fun.
non-alcoholic
I'm
that we
enjoying
use on
it.
the show is available at Awesome Drinks.
Exactly, no limits.
So Blackthorn, Dale DeGroff, well balanced.
Well balanced, a little bit boring, but that's cool.
Stay tuned for the lead-in.
Yep. EverydayDrinkers.com. What did you have to drink?
Soak it on, like, take it on.
Boom. Martinez cocktail. Martinez cocktail.
It's really light.
Yours is light?
Yeah. I get the maraschino a bit, but it's like really, really light.
This is, by the way, I'll give you history in a second.